necessarily competing for a roster spot, but just preparing for a season?
I think anytime that you go through a full season, you learn a ton, and there's a lot of stuff that I know this spring training that I didn't really experience or had an idea of last. So just different things on how to condition, training, smarter instead of harder. Just knowing what I'm going to be expecting a little bit more and just trying to implement that and just obviously work smarter, not harder.
What was the one thing, last year when you assessed it, during the offseason that you said, I absolutely need to work on it, and how was that, how do you feel about that now that you've gone through a few weeks of camp?
I would say last year it was about coming in and being able to just compete. Obviously I was fighting for a roster spot, and I added in a new pitch that I felt like was going to help me have something to get guys off my fastball and just have another off-speed pitch that I was able to throw behind in the count and in the zone that hitters had to respect. So it was a lot of trying to just develop that pitch and gain confidence with it. This year it's kind of, I guess, with a little bit of the same of I'm trying to get a changeup and get my changeup back into things, and but for the most part just staying with that same mental approach of attacking hitters, going after them, and challenging them with your best stuff.
How about having two of the guys with the best changeups in the last 15 years in camp with Hamels and King Felix? Totally different. Can you learn from both of those guys?
Of course. I've already tried to pick their brains and a ton about it, and they go about it completely different ways. So it just shows you that there's not one way to do it, and you kind of have to find what works for you. But to be able to take in all this really good information from guys who've been doing it for a really long time at a really high level is something that I'm trying to obviously make the most of.
I know Cole came out and watched you throw on the backfields. I saw it at least once. Just to have him around there, coming out to watch you specifically, I mean, what kind of moment was that like for you?
It's obviously really cool. He's someone that I've obviously grown up, I really looked up to, being Southern California kids, skinny, lanky lefties that, have, decent stuff. So just being able to pick his brain, see what he did, what worked well for him, what didn't work well, things that I can learn from that, stuff that he's been able to do in the past, and he can kind of just give me that knowledge. I'm, just open to everything that he's able to offer, but all of our guys, Felix too. We've got a lot of really good veterans that have had a lot of really good experience, and the more that I can just be receptive and open to that, then I think the better off it's going to be.
Did you feel like last year you got past any remaining thresholds or whatever as far as going a full major league season without any injuries, that kind of thing, that now you can just kind of move forward and not deal with any of that talk or questions and all that?
Yeah, I think obviously there's going to be things that pop up along the way, but to know that I'm physically capable of doing it is one of those things you don't know until you actually are able to do it. So I know that it's possible and that I'm able to, so it's just making sure that I do the work in between starts and make sure that I'm putting myself in the best position to be able to go out there and make those starts every fifth day.
Do you feel like you and Mike and Cole will be on the sidelines to start the season? Felix isn't what he used to be. He's still obviously a good pitcher. Do you feel like you and Mike can kind of pick up the slack and are ready to take that step forward in your careers and not just be young pitchers, but be top of the rotation guys?
I think that we've got, at this point, every one of our guys, whether it's a young guy, if they're older, like everyone is still extremely talented. Like everyone has that it factor. I think everyone has that ability, and that's just kind of the way our team's always been. Whether it's, if you're in the starting lineup, you're on the bench somehow, some way. It's, if someone's going to pick someone up to be able to, take that next step forward. So it's just all about when it's your time to take the ball, it's your time to go out there and try to win a ball game. So I think if we just stay on a more individualized approach of do your job, I think that it will all work out now.